name is Joshua and this is my persuasive speech on texting and driving. What would it be like for you to hear that you've been convicted of a homicide? Did you ever think you could be capable of killing someone? Neither did a young man who killed a father because he was texting and driving. Today I will be discussing the topic of texting while driving. The actual act of texting and driving is an epidemic that affects all ages, both young and old alike. The world we live in today is powered by technology. I've grown up around technology, so working with it is second nature for me. This summer, I got my driver's permit. I always thought driving was so easy. You just put the key in the ignition and off you go. But I learned that to really be a good driver, you have to be really focused on what's going on around you. And texting and driving does not allow you to do that. By the end of my presentation today, you will clearly understand the dangers and consequences of texting and driving and what you need to do. The first reason why you shouldn't text and drive is because you're putting yourself in danger. You are 23 times more likely to get in a crash if you're texting and driving. Sending or receiving a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 4.6 seconds. This is equal to driving 55 miles per hour down the length of an entire football field blind. Driving while using a cell phone reduces your amount of brain activity associated with driving by 30% as well. Taylor Sawyer was texting every 90 seconds while going 80 miles per hour down an Idaho highway. She texted friends saying she couldn't be texting and driving because it's dangerous, but later hit a semi and died. The second reason why you shouldn't text and drive is because you're putting others in danger. Passengers in your car, passengers in other cars, pedestrians, motorcyclists, cyclists are all being put in danger from your actions. Consider these statistics. 40% of teens say they have been put in danger because of a driver's phone use. 48% say they have seen their parents drive while talking on a cell phone. 15% say they have seen their parents text while driving. 27% of adults have sent or received text messages while driving. And 48% of kids aged 12 to 17 have been in a car while the driver was texting. I once saw a video about a young woman texting and driving. She killed 2 girls on bikes after hitting them while texting and driving. The third reason why you shouldn't text and drive is because it's against the law. Text messaging is banned for all drivers in 39 states. In addition, novice drivers are banned from texting and driving in 5 states. Talking on a handheld cell phone while driving is banned in 10 states. The use of all cell phones by novice drivers is restricted in 32 states. The young man I mentioned earlier was convicted of vehicular homicide as a result of texting while driving. He was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison and will be haunted by this for the rest of his life. He sent 193 texts the day of the crash, including several just minutes before and dozens after. He said he wouldn't intentionally hurt anyone, but isn't that what he did while texting and driving? Today, I provided you with 3 important reasons for not to text and drive. As a new driver, I recognize just how difficult driving is and how much focus it takes to drive. That's why I've made the decision to never text and drive. So I'd like you to take the pledge to never text and drive with me. More than 500,000 pledges have been received to date, so it's definitely catching on. Also, wireless cell phone providers like AT&T are getting involved by providing downloadable apps. To date, more than 80,000 apps have been downloaded. So, by taking the pledge to never text and drive, you will keep yourself and others safe. If only the young man convicted of vehicular homicide took the pledge, he could have saved a life. So here are the pledges that I wanted you guys to